Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all. Good morning. Haven't done that in a while. We officially on the Mancave morning show. Welcome, beautiful people.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. First, let's start off with the introductions. To my right, the man that always had the plan. Together we understand. We call him what? Smooth P. Yo, I just know we got him broke out in the blue.
See, a mess to see. That was my thing I was about to say.
Was it?
Yes.
How am I supposed to know that?
Well, I guess that's why my brother in blue, dressed like me, out looking like you. We call him the one. I had to mix it up now. I had to change it up now. We call him Storm Norm the General.
He getting better, people. He getting better.
Man.
He getting better. Salute. Peace and blessings, everybody on the check-in. Shout out to everybody watching us live right now on YouTube. Salute to everybody watching us live right now on Twitter, Periscope. Shout out to everybody watching us live on the mother site, WBKS1.com. Salute to everyone listening to us live on the TuneIn app. Now listen, if you don't have the TuneIn app by now, download it. It's free, people. You can listen to all your favorite radio stations around the world on the TuneIn app. And guess who's on there? WBKS1.com. Right up there with the big boys and everything. So you can listen to your Man Cave morning show and your favorite shows. And when the talk shows are not on, it's 24-hour music play with some of the hottest DJs across the country.
Yep.
So make sure you tune in on that TuneIn app. There's always something for you. And shout out to everybody on FB World. Salute, peace, and blessings to y'all. Let me just give some quick love. Shout out to my girl Heather Oddman, the Thea on the check-in. Ingrid Judge on the check-in. Sandy B. Shout out to my man Mal Davis on the check-in, shirts and stuff. Shout out to Janine Williams on the check-in. Phyllis Woodbury on the check-in. Yes, it's actually morning, Phyllis. Shout out to DT on the check-in. Shout out to Danielle Mocha Miller on the check-in. Shout out to Denise Sparrow on the check-in. Shout out to Terrence Bellamy. Shout out to Barb on the check-in. Yes, early today. Yeah, Barb. Shout out to Shahrazad Noble on the check-in. Andrea Staten on the check-in. You doing your thing, girl. We proud of you. Shout out to Denise and everybody trickling in. Good morning, people. It is actually morning. So this is what we're going to do. Just click the share button. Simple click. Click the share button. A simple share will get the information to the people, no matter what platform you're watching us on or listening to us on. All right. Shout out to Melissa Hunter on the check-in. Hey, Melissa Hunter. She on the check-in. Shekinah Church on the check-in.
Yes.
No doubt. We see you. We're going to talk about some things today. So one of the topics, and shout out to my man, DJ Ted Theodore DeWhite. He put a post up yesterday, and we're going to talk about this after our current events. But it was interesting. It says, when a man is loved correctly, he becomes a better man. Yeah. And this is the Man Cave Morning Show.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about that. So what do you think about it? When a man is loved correctly, he becomes a better man. What do you think about that statement?
I think that statement is all facts. And it's
Okay.
factual and it's scientifically proven and all this, that, and the third. I think when somebody's being treated right, they want to do the same thing. Just like when somebody's being treated wrong, they want to do the same thing. I think it works in conjunction either way. I think if a man has a woman that's truly loving him the correct way, he will go to the ends of the earth for that woman.
Okay, now I'm gonna play devil's advocate, bro.
Okay.
There are some women that say, no matter how good you love a man, no matter how good you treat a man, no matter how correctly you love him, he's still gonna do him regardless, and he's still gonna, if his intentions is to be disrespectful and cheat and wild out and all that, he's going to do that regardless, no matter how well you love him.
Well, that's a fact, man or woman.
But that's the other side of the spectrum based on what you just said. You know.
Well, if a
you
man,
you saying he would go to the ends of the earth and all of that.
Yes. Well. I guess. Well, let's flip the whole narrative because it has to go both ways. Like a man could be being loved by a woman in all those ways, but if he doesn't actually love the woman also, then it's kind of a moot point. So if the man loves the woman, let me rephrase it then. If the man loves the woman, then my statement holds true. If the man is just there to get what he can get out of the woman, she could, like I said, she could be the best woman on the planet. If that's not his intentions to be with her in the first place, then it doesn't matter what she does.
Yeah.
So you know he has to love her. If he loves her also, then that stands true.
We're actually going to talk about a dude like that in one of our current events that we're going to talk about. Yeah. But let's get on this current events, man. Let's talk about some things going on around the world. Let me get to this first story. So, Mississippi mayor says he will pay drug dealers and gang members $10,000 to leave his city.
Drug dealers, gang members, and any would-be thieves
to leave his city. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna run the clip and we're gonna talk about this story. Yeah. All right, $10,000, huh?
10,000, 10 racks.
Okay.
Get out of here.
All right, here we go. Here's the clip.
The mayor wants to pay criminals to get out of town. The mayor of Clarksdale, Mississippi says he will first give criminals a second chance through programs.
That's right, but if the criminals don't straighten up, the mayor says he'll pay out of his own pocket to move them out of Clarksdale. Local 24 News reporter Tish Clark is local in Mississippi.
We hope they don't commit any criminal acts, but guess what? If you're here, we will help you move out of the city of Clarksdale.
Clarksdale, Mississippi Mayor Chuck Espy, along with Chief of Police Sandra Williams, put a plan in place to prevent crime about 6 months ago, and they say, well, it's working. Officials say there's been a decrease in crime. There were 12 murders last year, 1 so far this year.
We have no tolerance for crime. We have gone out and added additional officers to our department.
The mayor and chief of police here in Clarksdale say there are 3 groups they simply won't tolerate: wannabe criminals, drug dealers, and gang members. The mayor even said, hey, if you don't want to play by the rules, he'll pay out of his own pocket to move you out of town.
And it's not to say that you just want one criminal to move from one city to the next. They just may not have the good opportunities that they need in this city.
Mayor Espy says he'll pay up to $10,000 out of his own pocket to relocate criminals to other cities, or criminals can choose to live a better life.
We encourage them to stay and become great citizens of our city, and we'll do everything.
It's got to be real bad when you're paying drug dealers, gang members, would-be criminals to move out your damn city. I would give you $10,000 to bounce.
Well, they said they ain't got no time for it down there in Mississippi.
Half the weed drug dealers, $10,000 is what y'all making a year now.
Yeah,
because everybody's selling weed.
Yeah.
So you might as well take that $10,000 damn, man. Imagine if they put that in our cities, like in Newark and Plainfield and Irvington. And,
but like you said, though, it's kind of, he's using that as like the last solution. He wants to try to rehabilitate and, you know, and get them to be a positive force in the community first, because like you said, so I'm gonna pay you 10 racks and you're gonna go to this city and you're gonna terrorize this city now. So he's saying he's not trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? He wants them to not commit any more crimes. You know, but like he said, maybe sometime, and it happens that way sometimes. Sometimes I think people are just a victim of their surroundings and where they're at. Like I said, they might not necessarily have the opportunities that you need to be productive, and it could just be because of the neighborhood you grew up in. You know everybody, and everybody know you, and this, that, and the third. So you might not be able to thrive there because you have been a bad seed or a bad apple. And if, you know, maybe going somewhere else, you might be able to get a fresh start. How many times people say, yeah, I got to just move to where nobody don't know me so I can get a fresh start. People won't hold my past against me. So $10,000 looks pretty good.
Let's see what's something
for the average Joe.
Let's read some comments from the chat.
All right, Phyllis Woodbury said, wow, that's deep, and the mayor's pockets must be as well. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing of Phyllis. DT said, what the heck? Sandy B said, I agree with P. I think she's talking about what I was talking about before about the man loving a woman. And that's all the comments so far. We got a lot of people up in here watching.
Ingrid Judge, I think.
Did Ingrid just say something? It didn't pop up on mine.
Let me see if I could bring it out. I've seen her name come up.
Okay.
Okay. Ingrid Judge said, $10K is pennies, especially if you're relocating.
Oh, well. It's better than what a lot of people have.
Half these cats are living in their mama house.
Exactly.
Half these, I mean, I hate to say it, I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Half these cats is living in their mama's house, so they're staying with somebody anyway. So 10 G's in Mississippi, you can get yourself an apartment.
Yeah.
You can put a little bit in the bank account. You can get some furniture.
No.
What?
They're not. Well, you're right. They could go to another part. I'm about to say, because if they stay, they're not getting the 10 racks. Yeah, but other parts of Mississippi. You're right.
In
Other parts
in Mississippi.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, he ain't asking to leave the state.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
He said leave the town.
Get out of my town.
Yeah, get out of my town.
Go somebody else's town.
And probably there's going to be stipulations saying if we catch you back here,
then
we could arrest you.
Yes.
Because you violated this, whatever, and then you have to pay the $10,000 back.
Yep.
And we arrest you. So I'm quite sure there's going to be a contract or something like that with that. But that's crazy though, man. Imagine if they did put that in Newark though. Newark,
the mayor go broke.
Plainfield,
because Newark and Mississippi, man. Listen,
Irvington,
jokers would be broke. Where my $10,000 at? I said I'm gonna leave with my $10,000 at. That'd be they flip money.
No
they
doubt.
take the 10 grand and go to another city.
Yes, Marquitas Ebony on the check-in. Hey, what's up, fam?
Peace.
Shout out to Cass Minor on the check-in. Shout out to Michelle Mimi Carter on the check-in. Shout out to Ken Reed on the check-in. Shout out to Richard Nunn. What's up, Wolf Nation on the check-in. Shout out to Rodney Scott on the check-in. We see you. Mimi said, miss you guys with my new job. Love you, fam. No doubt.
Miss you too,
always
Mimi.
love.
Yeah,
Always love here at
definitely.
BKS.
Yep. Got to make that money, ma.
No doubt. Make that money. So the next thing real quick, just, you know, even though a lot of people don't follow big world news politics, but U.S. intercepts Russian bombers. Bombers fighter the coast of Alaska. Did you get all that?
That was a good. Yeah, I just realized that it read like that now.
U.S. intercepts Russian bombers fighter the coast of Alaska. You just realized that?
Yeah, I just said that.
So anyway, basically the story is, look, U.S. intercepted some Russian bombers and fighter jets or whatever off the coast of Alaska.
Yeah.
And that's not good. Why was they in the area?
Mm-hmm.
We got it. Trust me, something going down that we may not know about.
They're doing reconnaissance or something.
Yeah. It's not good. Y'all remember Pearl Harbor? All right, you know, getting too close.
Yeah.
Sneak surprise attack. Let's see what they're saying about it real quick. I want to talk about this thing because U.S. be underestimating a lot of these countries, and I just heard today that Pakistan now has nuclear capability.
Pakistan, really?
Pakistan is testing missiles.
Wow, that's not good.
It's not good at all.
No, that's not
good at all.
No.
I hate to say it.
Yeah. Wow.
Not good at all. Real quick, let's run this clip and let's talk about it.
U.S. military officials say U.S. fighter jets intercepted 4 Russian bombers and 2 Russian fighter jets Monday. The aircrafts were spotted off the coast of Alaska. In a statement, the North American Aerospace Defense Command said the Russian bombers and fighters did not enter U.S. nor Canadian airspace at any time. Russia's Ministry of Defense released a statement saying in part, quote, long-range pilots make regular flights over neutral waters. All flights of the Russian Air and Space Force are carried out in strict accordance with the International Airspace Management System without violating the borders of other states. The interception comes as tensions escalate between the U.S. and Russia and follows a meeting between Secretary of State Mike Pompeo and Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov last week. The two nations were unable to reach a consensus. U.S. military officials say...
What's the beef about, really? Like, I'm really trying to get this, bro, because, like, at this point in the game, 2019, we still got beef with Russia. We still got nuclear threats, like nuclear threats, period.
It's just ridiculous.
It's killing people. The fallout from a nuclear bomb dropping, period, can trickle over and eventually kill a whole country that don't have nothing to do with it.
What I don't understand about the whole nuclear race situation is that who is that stupid to even want to contemplate a nuclear war? Who is that mad at somebody else that they're like, you know what? If I can't live, nobody's gonna live. Because that's basically what it boils down to. If we have a nuclear war, the only things that's gonna live are roaches. You know, there's certain things you can't kill, and I don't care what we're gonna say. Roaches have been around since the beginning of time, and roaches will be here long after we're gone. So there's certain things that won't get killed off and or die.
You put a nuclear raid warhead in the bomb. If you put a nuclear raid warhead in the bomb, they'll kill the roaches, bro.
But you know what I'm saying? Like just the thought of a nuclear war is so asinine that why would you even want to threaten somebody with that, knowing that if any one person pushed the button, because that's how it goes down. If we push, then this one's going to push. If this one pushed, that one's going to push. That one pushed. So in a matter of 20 to 30 minutes, the world as we know it would never exist again.
But here's the thing. Here's the problem with the U.S., right? Here's the problem with America. All right. If you're an American and you're an American government or whatever, the American government's biggest problem is you want to tell other countries and other nations how to live.
What to do. But nobody can tell us nothing.
And that's, see, in America's
that's
acting,
the problem.
Is acting like, what's the country singer name? Billy Ray Cyrus. Can't nobody tell them nothing.
Yeah, and that's a fact.
You know
like we could tell any and everybody how to do things, but how dare you try to tell us what to do or we can't do?
Other countries are getting sick and tired of it.
Yeah.
Russia is huge. China is huge. Like, do we really want to beef with them at this point? And then, like, as much as, you know, I must love this country because I'm here, because we got the option. You got the option, and I got the option to go anywhere else if we wanted to. So we must love this country more than any other country because we're here. Because you can go somewhere else.
That don't mean I love it more than any other country.
You can bounce somewhere else.
Yeah, I can.
So you know, at the end of the day, I'm an American, but I respect the way other people choose to live their life. Yeah. There's different cultures and whatever like that. America got to stop being nosy.
Stop being
bullies and up in everybody's damn business.
Exactly. And trying to run their business. Not just up in their business, but that's just like you coming to my house, right? And be like, P, I don't want you to do this no more. I don't want you to do that. I got to make sure all the lights are out by 9 o'clock. And I'm looking, like, is you crazy? This is my house. I pay the bills in here. But you know, but I understand that. But I'm telling you, this is how it is now. Like, really? You gonna come to my house and tell me what to do? That's what America does.
But
it's like going to the
when I come to your
refrigerator.
house, P, you are going to season my chicken a certain way.
That's like
my piece of
That's
chicken.
like America.
No,
America coming to somebody's house, just go to the refrigerator without ass. You know what I'm saying? And start picking out stuff. Like, come on, man, you can't do that.
No doubt. All right, so next joint. And this this goes to what you was talking about. I see you didn't put no story, so just set this story up a little bit about the dude.
That's the video to it.
It's the video.
Mm-hmm.
No, but there's no like lead.
Oh no.
All right, yeah. So just set that up.
Oh, the link is in it. It's in the actual thing. Yeah, it shows it. It says date tricked women out of over 80 grand. So he's basically, a Mr. Lover, man. Finds him, a nice woman looking to settle down. Gets married actually, and winds up swindling her out of $80,000.
80 G's.
Yeah, and it wasn't the first time, Big said, apparently.
All right, so he got game with him.
I guess so. He got gang, and he probably could slang that thing.
Let's run the clip.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
She may have been in it for love, but authorities say he was interested in her money. Gwinnett County Police are looking for a Duluth man who's suspected of sweet-talking a woman out of more than $80,000. Fox Eyes More Stiggs is live at Gwinnett Police Headquarters with more on what turned out to be a costly crush. Morris?
Russ, the young woman actually lives in North Fulton County. This afternoon, I went to her Milton address to see if she would talk to me about it, but did not get an answer. Now, here at Gwinnett Police Headquarters, they're telling a tale of a swindled sweetheart, and they do not believe she's the only one. This man, John Martin Hill, has at least one talent.
We know that the suspect is a good talker. He was able to manipulate this victim.
Gwinnett authorities call him a fraud suspect who made contact with a young woman just 2 years older than he on a dating website. It wound up being a quick, costly courtship.
About 1 week of their courtship, the victim and the suspect were convinced that they were in love and that they were going to eventually be married. They then begin to start to do some house hunting so that they can move in together. And our victim tells us that the suspect told her that not only was he a millionaire, but he also needed $80,000, more than $80,000 in cash from her to go towards the purchase of the home and the furnishings to go inside the home.
Corporal Pajara says after the victim turned over $83,500 from a Gwinnett financial institution to Mr. Hill, he stopped communicating with her. This sounds like she thought everything was going well and then he lost our contact. But was there a period of time when she did get suspicious and perhaps recorded a phone call?
I don't know that she did record any phone calls. When the fraud detective started looking into it, he discovered that this suspect is possibly linked to other similar crimes out of 8 other jurisdictions, and some of those cases are in 4 different states here in the United States.
Sine, she may have been in it for love.
Wow.
Damn. I'm sorry, bro.
Come
on. I just meet you on Match.com.
I'm sorry. The number you're trying to reach has been disconnected.
I love you. You love me? Yes, I love you too. Whatever like that. Let's get a house together. Oh wait, I need $80,000. I need $80,000 for the down payment and to furnish it. Okay.
Unfortunately,
come on, man.
Stuff like this is all too real.
Come on.
And I hate to say it, but I actually know someone that something similar to this happened to. And it's disheartening to watch and know the story, and the person kind of lost all of their friends behind this swindler. And she even actually wound up marrying him, and he still swindles her out of large amounts of money to the point where they're almost broke.
Come on, man.
Was very well off. Was very well off, and yeah, it's real. I guess the power of the tongue in all kind of ways is something.
That's crazy. Well, hopefully she get her money back.
Oh, she ain't getting the money back. You see, they said they look like he's good at what he do, and he's changed his name. Like I was reading the story, he changed his name like 3 or 4 times within a certain amount of years. Like so, he been like He covers his tracks well.
It sounds like this series. You got to check out this series on Netflix called Imposters, right? And it sounds like this is what happened to this young lady. You know what I'm saying? In Imposters, this female, she ends up making these guys fall in love with her, marry her, the whole nine, other guys, whatever. And then the next thing you know, they wake up, whatever. She's gone, money's gone, bank accounts cleared out, whatever. And she sends them a videotape saying, look, don't try to find me.
Oh, wow.
You know, it just happened. Don't try to look for me.
Don't try to find me. It just happened. Word.
It just happened.
Okay.
Blah 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 blah.
Yeah. See how that work out.
You know, continue your life. Don't look for me. Blah blah blah. You'll never be able to catch me. Blah blah blah.
Okay.
And it's called Imposters. It's on Netflix. I'm looking at this. I'm like, yo, just the games people play and just the lies people tell people, man, is ridiculous. You really got to be careful.
It would be my life's mission to find you. I wouldn't be working no more. I wouldn't be doing anything else besides tracking you down. Especially you're going to send me a video talking about, hey, listen, it just happened. What?
Let's read some comments. Kaz said, how many women has done that to men over decades? This is true, Kaz.
That's a fact.
Phyllis said 1 week and you were ready to move in and be married. Damn fool. Shout out to Eleanor in the check-in. Eleanor, hey, what's up, Eleanor? Demetrius said that dude used to hang out at the Super Walmart on Mancave, begging for $2 or $3 in change. Boy, he has moved up. That's effed up.
Oh wow! So you actually know this dude? Wow.
Ingram said, "Wow, I can't imagine what headspace you have to be in to have this happen to you." Yeah. And Phyllis said, "For real, no, yeah, man." Yo,
but
crazy.
stuff like I said is real. Like I said, I know somebody that something super similar to this happened to in real life. So I know this ain't no made up ish.
Yeah, but it does happen to men all the time. It
does happen, yeah.
Happens to men all the time. All right. Real quick. I pulled up something. I found out something. A lot of people talk about college and not going to college. You know, college versus not going to college. If you don't go to college, whatever, you'll still be able to do well in the workplace and this and that. And it depends. It's a lot different back in the day if you didn't go to college.
Yeah.
Than if you didn't go to college today.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a big difference because companies and
some companies won't even hire you if you don't have.
Yeah, they have different criteria now.
Yeah, some kind of
you gotta
degree.
have this degree and that degree and that degree, and it's sad because there are companies back in the day that will take you based on experience, your experience level.
Yeah,
you know, certain companies, or at least will start you here and allow you to grow and move up and get a different position and a better salary and the whole nine. And I say all that to say is that I found these stats, and it's funny. I was like looking at it, says it pays to graduate. So it says the average high school dropout. See if y'all agree or disagree with these stats. It says the average high school dropout can make $31,807 a year. Now, high school dropout possibly, can get basic job at a warehouse, whatever like that. You can't make that at a warehouse. Depends, maybe. High school graduate, $42,000 a year, $42,000 a year, basically. And I believe that. I kind of agree with that. Yeah, I know a lot of people just graduated high school. $42,000 a year is about right. Some college. There are people that got some college, $50,000 a year. Associate's degree.
Everybody actually got less.
$50,000. $50,000 in 2023, whatever a year. Y'all see it. Bachelor's degree, $71,711 with a bachelor's degree. Master's degree, $88,831. Doctorate, $129,746. And a professional degree, $159,317. again,
But you'll need to pay back all that money.
Yeah, it's a different time period. But I'm looking at this and it sounds about right. What do y'all think? I'm curious. What's y'all views? Phone lines is now open. You can call in. Just call back. Phone numbers is 646-233-1302. What do y'all think about those stats? Shout out to our man Sauf Ali. Mimi said, I can't see this being a Lifetime movie. Seriously, yeah. Talking about dude. And Phyllis Woodbury said to Denise, true Denise. Denise Sparrow says she must have low self-esteem to fall for which is unfortunate. Karma will catch up with him. Yeah, definitely.
Hopefully,
talking
karma.
about dude.
They've been doing it for a minute, apparently.
And Demetri said, are the phone lines open? Yes, the phone lines is open now. You should be able to call back, Demetria. Okay. So, I don't know, man. I think those stats are kind of accurate. Roundabout. I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I do know some people that never had no colleges making six figures.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, and that's why I don't necessarily agree with that, because it's all about the person and their hustle. There's some people, like I have a young man who graduated college today, and he's like, I'm not looking for no job. I'm hiring. Like, he has his own business. You know, he's been running his own business since he was like 15, 16 years old.
That's the exception.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it depends on the person. You can make whatever you want to make at the end of the day. And that goes to say the same thing about, like you said, with the degrees. In this day and age, you can make whatever money you want to make. It's so many opportunities out here, and there's so many, avenues to make money now that you could do what you want to do. It's up to you. It's totally up to you.
Yeah,
so.
No doubt. Let's read.
Kaz said, what the easiest is a professional degree.
Yeah, that's what the hell I want to know. I mean, masters, because they had masters up in there too, right?
Yeah.
They had master's degrees, $88,000. Doctorate,
doctorate.
$129,000. Professional degree?
Yeah, I've never heard of that before. I don't know either. See, we ain't that educated, I guess. We don't even know what a professional degree is.
Yeah, somebody explain that to me.
Explain
Call
that.
in 646-233-1302.
And tell me if you're making 160 racks.
All right, let's go back to this. And we're going to talk about this thing. So, you remember me and Smooth P, we had it out about the song, the country song. We had it out last week.
Yeah.
Talking about Little Nas X and Billy Ray Cyrus and, Old Town Road, and we had it out about that song. So, but now, all right, and this is what I don't like. All right, so country music fans threaten to boycott Wrangler jeans after over the collaboration with Little Nas X. All right, so they threatened to boycott Wrangler jeans over the collaboration with Little Nas X, and I don't like that.
No,
I don't like that at all. Billy Ray Cyrus had an endorsement deal with Wrangler jeans or whatever, so they're only threatening to boycott just because Billy Ray hooked up with an African-American rapper and made a hit, successful song.
Is that, though? I mean, that's...
Yeah,
people just really be showing their true colors.
So the 20-year-old rap sensation has changed the way the world hears country music after releasing his previously criticized hit song, Old Town Road, what appears to have sealed the Wrangler deal in his popular line on the track. My life is a movie, bull riding and boobies, cowboy hat from Gucci, Wrangler on my booty. Now the rapper is teaming up with the company that will highlight. Oh, so the rapper, my bad, Little Nas X had the endorsement deal.
Okay.
The company that will highlight the clothing brand as well as the artist's image. This week, Wrangler debuted its limited edition capsule collection with Little Nas X that features 4 graphic T-shirts and denim products, including cutoff shorts, bootcut jeans, and a denim button down. It goes on to say the collection. The collection is priced from $39 to $149. Okay. Apparently, country fans aren't happy with the business move, as several have taken to social media threatening to boycott Wrangler. One user wrote, "Really supporting an artist that so clearly is mocking country music and the lifestyle it represents. Bad move, Wrangler. Others wrote that they would no longer buy Wrangler jeans, like one person who summarized the sentiment simply stating, won't be wearing Wrangler anymore. In response, Lil Nas wrote on Twitter, y'all really boycott Wrangler? Is it that deep? Nevertheless, Lil Nas doesn't seem phased. Of course not.
I wouldn't be phased
and this is why I was saying before when me and Smooth was talking that this is why this song is important. I knew it was going to take on another meaning, and the narrative would eventually change about this song. You got people that never liked country music before rocking this song in the clubs. You have people chanting these lyrics in urban settings, right? And then you have country people, all right, that don't know who the hell Lil Nas X is, researching and finding out about this dude, and some of them are on the low playing it. You know, and so you brought two different worlds together. So to me, I look at that as a great thing. So now you got people that's willing to threaten and boycott Wrangler and say we're no longer going to buy Wrangler jeans because you gave this African American black kid an endorsement because he's mocking country music. He actually liked the song. Lil Nas X said, "Yo, I love the song. I love the hook.
Yeah,
why can't I sing it?" You know, and that's, come on. I mean, let's be honest.
Well, throughout all of this, Smooth P is changing his position on Old Town Road, Old Country Road, whatever the hell this song is called. I will now be playing the song due to the fact of the controversy behind it, because we will not be silenced and we will not be discriminated against. We will not this. We will not. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't think it's the greatest song, but I do think that he has the freedom to make whatever song that he pleases to make. And no one should be out there trying to say they're going to boycott this and boycott that because he's done so. That is the most ridiculous thing on the planet. So guess what? You have just changed the narrative of Smooth P, and I will now be playing that song. I will download that song today and have it in my playlist because of this situation.
All right, so I'm gonna need you to say with me, bro. I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the Old Town Road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, let's clap it up, man.
Yeah.
Lil Nas X, keep doing your thing, bro.
Keep doing your thing,
Get that
man.
Wrangler money,
And Billy
bro.
Ray, salute to you, man, for not folding.
And I'm going to buy a pair of Wrangler jeans.
I just bought 2 pair. I'm going to buy some more Wrangler jeans.
Yeah,
I might just wear only Wrangler jeans. How about that, country peoples?
Yeah, I'm so sick and tired.
Yeah, we got to knock it
of
off.
This privilege, man. Of this privilege, because once we touch something. So did we say that when y'all rock and roll? I'm just
how
saying.
about when they rob country? We created country music.
When y'all
you mad about something we created?
Y'all been so technically we could say that every
musical
listen,
genre.
I'm not even gonna make this a racial thing, but
it is.
But technically we could say that every white hip hop artist is mocking the culture of
Exactly.
hip-hop.
There you go. Yep.
Eminem is mocking hip hop.
Yep.
Third Base, they mock hip hop.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Beastie Boys.
But that's not the case.
Exactly.
They had a love for the culture. You know
Vanilla
what I'm
Ice probably. So I'm sorry. I'm kidding. He actually thought he was hardcore till he
he
him off
did think he was hard. But I'm saying we could say the same thing. You know, ain't nobody saying we're gonna boycott this.
Yeah.
We're gonna boycott that. You know, come on, man. Cut it out. I'm sick of this.
It's horrible.
I'm sick of the narrative always changing, and then it comes back to y'all again, man. I'm sick of that. Listen, let's everybody just rock together, man. Music's supposed to bring people together.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
Next thing.
Nothing popping up.
Oh, so we missing calls? Hold on. We're gonna get this right. We missing a few calls. I think we had the volume down. Possibly. Just call back. We'll see the call.
We sorry. Yeah.
No doubt. We missed the caller from the 404 while we was talking. So I'm going to leave this up just in case you decide to call back. Let's read some comments.
All right. Cass Minor said Wrangler's going to come off when my really going to rock Wrangler jeans, as we always set those trends.
No doubt. Caller from the 404. State your name where you're calling from. You are on the Mancave Morning Show. It is morning. What's up?
What's happening?
What's good, Cass?
What up, Cass?
What's going on? Y'all good?
We good, man. We just
chilling.
got finished singing Old Town Road.
Yeah.
We happy.
Yeah. They ain't saying nothing when Run DMC was rocking Rock This Way with, what's that white boy name?
Walk This Way.
Walk This Way, Aerosmith. Mm-hmm.
Aerosmith, right. I'm talking about how many of them made those collaborations and everything like that. Nobody never said nothing really.
Come on, man. Somebody always wants something to say, and somebody always want to step on somebody's pocket when they trying to get that bag or whatever like that. Listen, man. Again, they don't realize that they brought a whole new fan base to country music, and it's actually giving country music sales a boost.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
yes, it is.
Yeah. So, like, what's the problem? What is the beef? Because a young little African American boy got a Wrangler endorsement. Come on, miss me with that.
Mm-hmm.
Miss me with
Yeah,
that.
but like my hero Forrest Gump says, as stupid is, as stupid does.
That's a fact.
True indeed, my brother. We appreciate you as always.
Yo, check out your instant messenger, man. I sent the place where we gonna go. You know, I know Pete checked it out, but that's why I'm taking y'all.
Okay. All right.
So leave y'all wallets and y'all EBT cards home.
Yeah, you wasn't supposed to
See
tell
you when I see you.
You wasn't supposed to tell nobody I had an EBT card, but that's okay. You put it out there to the world.
Peace.
All right, my brother.
Peace.
Peace. Wow. All right. So let's read some comments and then we're gonna move on. So the phone lines are open now. You can call in
646-233-1302.
Okay.
Phillips Robert said, "Old snap, smooth P with claps." I guess because I'm playing the song.
Yeah.
Demetrius said, "That's my kids. Love that song. All my kids wear Wranglers, and I grew up on Wranglers." Denise also said, "Go smooth P with claps."
See.
Mimi, whatever.
He came over.
Mimi Carter said, "On the flip side, I hear so many hip hop. I hear so many hip hop sound alike on Justin Bieber's Pandora, using auto tune and etc." Mimi Carter has said, "I have peers with no college and less experience, but white making more than me." She said, "Before I have been fighting for my pay, and it's still not 88." She's saying she had a master's degree.
No doubt. Caller from the 404. Station name where you calling from. You on the Man Cave Morning Show. What is good?
It's D from Dunwoody.
What's up, D from
My line is open and don't answer the phone. Okay, I see you.
No, it's not that. We had a problem with the line. We fixed it.
We fixed it. We got you.
Yep. What's going on?
Hey, Bill. Well, I have a true point.
Okay.
The first story that I came in on because I was asleep when y'all started. But old boy with the swindler girl, did it say she was new to Atlanta? By the chance? Whichever one of y'all posted the story? Just checking. Because old boy used to hang out at the Walmart on Mancave in Alpharetta and beg for quarters. I used to work at daycare across the street, and I remember him at the Walmart begging for money to get on the bus. So he done made a serious come up.
Yeah.
Number one.
He made an $80,000 come up.
Sheesh.
Yes, he did, because he used to be begging. Every time you see that one, I'm like, "Excuse me, Miss Lady, my Jaguar's parked down the street, and I just need a few dollars to get some gas or to get on the bus to go get some gas. Yo, Jaguar, and you ain't got no dog, please." Like,
wow.
he used to have all kinds of stories at the Walmart on Mancave in Alpharetta. Mm-hmm.
Hey, look, you might
that's him.
if you see
I
him.
remember that ugly face anywhere.
Wow.
If you see him, D, you may be able to get a reward or something.
Yeah. If you know where at now.
Well, if I see him, I ain't going to go look for that bond. He probably the police need to look at up at Mancave at the Walmart on Mancave. He might be up there because his Jaguar might be down shit out of gas again.
No, you got 80 racks now.
You know, cars don't get a new routine. I'm just saying.
That's
you can
true.
fill it up for a while.
That's true. Well, look, we want to thank you for sharing that one.
Yeah, that's crazy though. That's somebody actually
Just saying,
noticed Joker.
And as far as the money thing, I think that's right. But the Wrangler thing, I don't know why them white folks tripping. They always tripping about something they can't control. Because Lil Nas X ain't new to this. They got Big Smo, who is also a country rapper. I love the stuff, to be honest with you. I like country rap.
Mm-hmm.
They got he just reversing it. That's all it is. And they mad. They mad because a black boy done flipped the switch on this because you got rappers like Big Smo, oh God, I can't even think. What's the other one? Bubba Sparks, all of them stuff before they came over to mainstream hip hop.
Yeah.
They was doing country rap.
Yeah, I remember
Bubba Stars, Big Smoke. It's a bunch of them out there.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of them. They good. But these other white boys is mad because the black boys is doing what they do. But what's the difference? Like you said, what they doing? You got Beastie Boys. You got white boys coming over to hip hop. Why can't we go over country?
True indeed. You know what? I think
I'm the daughter of a black cowboy.
I'm actually
going to.
I'm actually going to write an open letter to Wrangler, and I'm going to actually tag Billy Ray Cyrus in it because the fact that he's supporting, just the fact that he's supporting the situation with Lil Nas X, it says a lot. It says a lot. So who knows? I may even be buying the next Billy Ray Cyrus album.
Billy Ray been black. I mean, haven't y'all seen Miley?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all ain't seen Miley? They been black.
Exactly.
They just got white coatings. Billy Ray been hot. I'm just saying. I'm the daughter of a black cowboy. I grew up wearing Wranglers. I don't wear nothing but Wranglers and Jordans. My daughters and my sons don't wear nothing but Wranglers and Jordans. They comfortable. They soft. You can get down in them. You can go outside and rip and play. My son plays soccer. Go to soccer practice with his Wranglers, and ain't no holes in them. You can wash them over and over again. Wranglers are good jeans.
No, Wranglers are good jeans. Yeah, they still make Jordan stuff.
Yo, D from Dunwoody off the hook.
Yeah.
D.
Oh wow.
Thank you for calling in.
Just because I got money don't mean I stop shopping at Wally. Yes, they still make Jordan baby. My dad loves them. They fit her perfectly because they got elastic in them now. My baby got a boot.
Lord
so,
Jesus.
yes, honey.
D,
they still make Jordan.
Thanks for calling in, sweetie. We love you. We appreciate you.
All right, I have a blessed one.
All right, you too.
Wow, I didn't know they still made Jordan.
Listen, I didn't know they make Jordache. Jordache still got the horse on the back of that?
I don't.
They used to have
the
horse, right?
I don't know if they still do. I didn't know they still was around. That's
they did have like a horse's head.
Yeah, like it was like a horse head, something like that. Yeah.
Wow. Too funny. Next story. Here's the next story, man. So, black college student sentenced to 12 years in prison for kissing a white girl. All right, y'all hear me? Black college student sentenced to 12 years in prison for kissing a white girl, and we're going to tell y'all about the story. In September 2016, then 20-year-old Wilson was with a friend when he went to a bar where he met a girl who was 17 years old at the time.
Oh, wow. Okay.
She was visiting her cousin who attended KU. Both underage. Wilson used a friend's ID to get into the bar. While the young woman and her cousin weren't carded. Okay. Both parties agreed they met at a popular college spot called Jayhawk Cafe. While they were dancing, Wilson then kissed the girl while he allegedly lifted up her skirt. Without knowing each other's ages, Wilson invited the girl to his place, which was only walking distance from the bar. The young woman claimed Wilson raped her at his place. On the other hand, Wilson told a different story. He testified that the girl didn't seem intoxicated at all. He admitted that they kissed and engaged in other sexual acts, but he said they never had sexual intercourse. According to the Kansas Bureau of Investigation, Wilson's DNA was found on the girl's chest through his saliva when he kissed her there. Okay. No DNA from seminal fluid was found. Swabs were collected from the girl after she went to a local hospital the day after the incident. Photos of her inner thigh also showed bruises in the area. All right. During the trial, Wilson initially claimed he couldn't remember the details of what happened that night, but he felt that the police were against him at the time because of his race. All right. I don't know how to explain this, but I come from a different background than you, ma'am, said Wilson to Judge Sally Pokemy, who is white. I just felt the police were against me at that point. All right. Forrest Lowry, Wilson's court-appointed lawyer, claimed that his client is not someone who would do the allegations against him. Wilson now is 23 years old, was a former Wichita Southeast High School football player, and an associate degree holder who aspires to be sports journalist, and he had no criminal record. There seems to be an uproar with many people asking multiple questions about the woman's story, especially since a surveillance video showed the girl was consenting as they engaged with one another, and they were only at Wilson's place for 5 minutes before returning to the bar.
Wow.
Some are also questioning Wilson's lengthy sentence compared to other convicted rapists. What y'all think?
Where was this? Where this happening at? What state?
I'm not sure what state, but a lot of states, 16 is consensual and 17 is consensual.
17 definitely is consensual. I think in almost
and 16
every
in
state.
Jersey.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Wow. I mean, so we gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful. Joker just, being thirsty can get you in a lot of trouble. Here you are in a bar, you meet a chick who shouldn't be there, nor should you now. And I can't even front. I've been in a bar before when I wasn't of age. There are such things as fake IDs. I had one once upon a time too, but I mean, this encounter just changed his whole life. This is the thing, and that, like I said, for anyone out there who's actually been sexually assaulted, like I said, this is not for you. Like, not, my heart goes out to anyone who's actually had to endure something like that. But women, you cannot put that on a man if a man did not do that. Is like probably one of the worst things you could ever say a man
telling somebody
did to you if he did not. That has ruined so many people's lives, and it's like it's your word against his, and 9 times out of 10 they're going with you. Like, this guy
she
kissed
probably
you.
had a boyfriend.
Something flipped, or somebody seen her
racist family member.
Who knows that she was 17 in a bar kissing on this black guy who they figure is at least 21 because he's in the bar also. So you technically got 2 minors in the bar. So what's the mention about that? Like, did this bar get shut down? Because apparently something's not going on right in this place. So, but I guarantee you that's what happened. Somebody seen her who knew she was 17 and said, girl, if you better say he did this to you, or, this is going to happen to you. And here in turn, now this man is getting sentenced to 12 years?
Yeah, crazy.
So this is my thing. So they were back at the bar in 5 minutes. So he raped you, and then you went back to the bar with him?
Crazy. Let's read some comments, and then we're gonna move
on. They still talking about. Okay, no. Phyllis said, "Damn, just for kissing a white girl, shaking my damn head." Mimi said, "LOL." Oh no, they talking about. Okay, stuff jumping in back of different stuff, but jeans. No, I'm saying it's in between. It's both. It's about jeans and this. Kaz Minor said, when he kissed her, was he drooling? Okay. What kind of lawyer did he have? He had a court-appointed lawyer, which they don't really give a shit. They trying to get in and out. Kaz said, if those allegations turn out to be false, does she get the same time? No, she doesn't. And Kaz,
that should happen.
That let me clap that up, because see, Kaz, that is one of my biggest issues that I have with the whole rape allegation thing, because it has turned out too many times that the victim was lying to just get out of something, like we just said, but nothing ever happens to them. Like, you don't get any kind of charges for falsely accusing somebody of rape, when the charges that you get if you are a rapist are such great charges.
But you gotta, and see, here's the flip side. I always gotta show the other side, but here's the flip side though when it comes to women now, and especially nowadays, especially in this Me Too era and all this other stuff. All you have to do, if once a woman says no to anything, anything that is considered sexual, right?
Stop.
And again, remember what I said, anything that's considered sexual, and then you persist to do it again after she says no, and 9 times out of 10 that's considered rape. That is rape. See, a lot of times when we think rape, we think of the movies. We think running through the bushes, tearing off clothes, whatever like that. No. Once she says no and you persist, that is considered rape. Caller from the 336. State your name when you calling from. You on the Mancave Morning Show. What's up?
It's Tammy Walker. How you doing?
What's up?
Welcome to the show. How you doing, sis?
What's going on? I'm going to tell you, I always call you guys and tell you guys the truth, okay? Well, when I was younger, I used to do the fake cards and go to the clubs and meet older guys. I did. I did go out on like a few dates without the guys knowing my age. So, and the fact that she came back to the bar with the guy, if the guy would have raped her, I don't think, unless her friend was there, she would have came back and got her friend and she left.
Yeah.
The fact that it was for like 5 minutes. I've been that girl that was in college. Well, not in college, that I used to go to the college where my sister was going to the college at. I was passing off like I was a college student. And because of my access to my sister's dorm room, I could play it off really, really good. So the guys thought I was older for a very long time.
Right. Wow.
And then one guy blew me out the water. And when he blew me out the water, at that time, he explained to me the severity of what I could have did to the future, which I never, ever knew. He told me even if it's consensual sex, it's still statutory rape because I was underage.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So we as women put men in different positions, and then if we don't want to be shamed, we cry wolf.
Exactly. Wow. Wow.
I know some of y'all ladies did not want to hear that.
Like it's society that we out here hoeing when we know damn well we out here hoeing at its finest. Okay, and the women are the best at it. So for us to get up here and fake the funk and act like, oh, he took her back to the room, and there are crazy people that have done things. Let me go ahead and visit this before people try to start saying anything to me. I am a domestic abuse survivor. I am a victim rape survivor. So I'm coming for those areas where I put myself in certain situations and caused certain things. Did I cause the guy to force himself on me? No. But I put myself in that situation.
Exactly. Yeah. For it to be able to happen.
And although no, you can say this, you can say that. How the hell you get there?
Wow.
If he ain't force and tie you and bind you and take you back to the place, there's plenty of women that get to the place that when they get there, they change their mind. His breath could be stinking. Hell, his balls could be stinking. I'm 51. I keep it real. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Anything can make us say no. Okay. But we have the right to say no. But now that we're in a situation, we want to say no. Sometimes the guys ain't with it.
Yeah.
I'm intoxicated that you guys are both at, whether he want to keep going or not and everything like that. I have to say, as a young female, I've been in plenty of situations that I know damn well I had no business being in, and I said, God, if you give me up out of this, I'll never do it again. Yes. So when I say, now, she's bruising on the side of the legs, I'm going to say this. Young girls are the biggest damn freaks, and anybody can fight with me. I don't give a damn what you say. The young ones is, okay, they off the chain. They jumping off the damn wall like roaches, and we know it.
Yeah.
Okay,
but listen,
just keeping it real.
Listen, she keeping it 100.
They are wilding out here. So she had a couple of between her legs just because, from what I'm understanding, these young girls are rough out here and they like it kind of aggressive. And if you ain't thugging them up, they think they ain't having fun.
Right.
Wow.
So I'm keeping it real. That's my 2 cents, my $2.45 for today.
Well, we appreciate you, Tammy, as always.
Wow.
Keep it locked. We love you. You already know.
Okay, you guys take care. But let's just talk about the young girls out here that's beasting, because I was one of them. Hello.
Wow. See,
I'll talk to you guys later.
I love transparency.
Yeah, man.
And when we get a caller that keeps it 100,
yeah.
Listen. One thing about this show ain't about sugarcoating nothing.
Nah.
You know, so when you call correct and just keep it 100.
Yeah.
I appreciate the honesty and the openness of Tammy Walker. That's why we put the little co-host thing up for her, because you know Tammy, she'll break it down and act like she's sitting right up here with us.
Yeah, man.
So shout out to Tammy Walker. Clap it up for her.
Yes.
But this the truth.
I'll tell you, bro, it got to the point, like, in dating and mess with females, like, even when we're about to get into something sexually, like, everything before I do it, I would ask them is it okay? Like, hey, you give sorry, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it won't be no. I told him no because I'm asking you everything. I have people tell me, "Oh, that's so nice. You asked me first." I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna ask you because it ain't gonna be none of this BS later." Oh, he did this. He did no. Like I said, you know the situation where I had a chick try to say that one time, and I'm like, "Yo, that really messed me up." Like that messed me up, dude. Like I'm like, what? You said what?
You talking about when we had the joke of her boyfriend?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
exactly.
All right.
And as Tammy just said, was trying to use that as a cry wolf because they were going through something. So she figured, oh, I'm gonna have him come be my knight in shining armor. Like what? That could have went so wrong in so many
Tammy
ways.
Said certain women can put men in the most serious messed up conditions, man, where it can ruin their life forever. And listen, I don't believe no one's life should be ruined forever over and I'm choosing my words, over something that wasn't clear.
I get what you're saying.
Right?
Yeah.
Something that wasn't clear or whatever, because again, yes, no means no.
Yes.
But we know situations and we know, the mindset of certain females today, and we know in certain cases, they try to get what they can get to.
Yeah.
In certain cases, and the guy would end up taking the short end of the stick, and his life is ruined.
Yeah.
And she can get to go on and continue her life.
It's like nothing ever happened.
And so I'm just saying. I mean, I don't know. Hopefully they find out the truth, and this brother's whole life is not ruined by this situation. All right. So whatever the truth may be. Speaking of women that have a strong sexual appetite, we're gonna go into this Jada Pinkett story.
Wow.
So Jada Pinkett Smith admits she was a porn addict before Big Willie. Jada Pinkett Smith says, I was a porn addict before Big Willie. Porn addiction is real. Hey, what's up? Shout out to my people out there. Jada Pinkett Smith said is coming clean about one of her past addictions.
Oh, wow.
She says she couldn't stop watching porn before starting a relationship with Will Smith. Shout out to Jada Smith, because a lot of women try to act like, they don't watch porn. Oh my God, just cut it out, man. We adults do things like this. I'm just saying, as long as there ain't nothing crazy. But anyway, Jada made the stunning revelation in Monday's Red Table Talk episode, opening up about her unhealthy relationship with porn and saying she couldn't get enough adult videos when she was single and trying to practice abstinence.
Oh, okay.
The 47-year-old actress started talking porn with her daughter Willow and her mother Adrienne Banfield Norris. At the start of the show, as they were all getting ready together backstage, gotta be an awkward convo for any family. Willow asked her mama if her porn fixation came from an emotional place. And Jada says that's exactly what happened. Jada, who's been married to Will for almost 22 years, says she was feeling an emptiness when she got hooked on porn. Monday's talk was about the effects of porn on relationships. And Jada says she used to watch some hardcore videos she says were profoundly disturbed. It's real, man.
This is my question.
What?
Like my throat. If you're trying to practice abstinence, why in the world on God's green earth would you be watching massive amounts of porn? Isn't that going to stimulate you?
She didn't want the physical interaction with men. Maybe she was having sex too much. She was probably having sex too much.
But I'm sure if she's watching all this porn, she was masturbating, so she still was doing the same thing.
Yeah, but it wasn't that transference of energy with a man. A lot of women. Let me tell you, just like men that are addicted to sex and sleep with multiple women all the time, whatever, and that transference of energy can drain you. It can drain your spirit. It could drain you physically and emotionally. So she probably was getting physically and emotionally drained from all the transference of energy from being with different guys, and she wanted to practice abstinence. And during that, you, like any addiction, you have to wean yourself off of it.
Yeah.
So that was probably her way of weaning herself off of it. You know, okay, I'm gonna go from being with a guy. Let me just watch some visuals or whatever like that and stimulate myself and cut back. You know, and eventually she met somebody and she got married.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
So I wonder how much porn do they watch now?
Well, exactly. Well, they married now, but people don't realize there is, just like you got to look at this serious. Just like there's fasting when you stop food, or you stop social. I'm gonna fast from social media. I'm gonna fast. People fast from sex.
Of course, I understand that.
And they practice abstinence and because they
But I get that. But what
re-energize.
Yeah.
They re-energize from fasting from sex. You re-energize.
Yeah.
It's just like when you're a boxer or you're in training or you're an athlete, and it was like, okay, no sex for 6 months or no sex for whatever like that, because they're re-energizing and they're regaining their energy.
I understand it, but that's just like any kind of addiction. Or if I'm a excuse me, why am my throat like this today? If I'm a foodie, say I have an addiction to food, right? And I love cakes or whatever, I'm not gonna go to the bakery and look at the window every day, you know what I'm saying? But like, okay, well, I can't eat it, but I'm going to look at it because you know why? What's eventually going to happen? I'm going to go in there and eat me a damn cake. I'm about to eat every cake up in there. My thing is, when you're trying to stay away from something, you need to stay away from it. Like that to me, in my mind, like I said, would make any person want it even more. If I'm trying to sustain from something, I don't want to visually see the thing that I love that much over and over again. You get what I'm saying?
It's
like
process,
it's a
though. Why you think they give drug addicts morphine, and they got clinics set up where they go there and give them more drugs to wean them off of it. They give them drugs to wean them off of it.
Yes, but that's
everything's a process.
But that is a whole scam though. As a drug addict, I'm going to tell you that because I know drug addicts that, like I said, they're like, oh yeah, I'm going to go get because they give them methadone a lot of times, depending on if they give them methadone. But you still getting, like I said, you're getting high off the methadone.
Right, but in some cases it does work. In some cases it weans them off of it.
Yeah.
Or just like the same thing of non-alcoholic beer, right? So I have a family member that drinks non-alcoholic Heineken. Now,
was he an alcoholic before or something?
He was drinking too much.
Okay.
So he was drinking too much. And I don't know what classifies you as a straight alcoholic, but he was drinking too much. And then he weaned himself off of it by drinking non-alcoholic Heineken.
Okay.
And Old Duels and all that.
Stuff like that.
But he likes Heineken better because it actually tastes like it.
I got you.
But now he doesn't even have an urge for alcohol.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or when I see him or whatever like that, and I could be drinking a drink in front of him, he good. He like, give me that Old Duels or whatever. And he's good. But it's a process.
Yeah.
You know, it's a process. So, I mean, shout out to Jada for being open and honest about that.
I agree too. I'm just trying to figure out the methodology behind it because I could tell you, it's just like Kurt Franklin. Kurt Franklin said he used to be addicted to porn. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. So, but I don't know. I'm just saying if I'm trying to practice abstinence, like the last thing I want to do is see anything sexual. I don't want to be by no women that's wearing provocative clothing and because I want to keep my mind as far away from that as possible. So I don't know. I guess it worked for her.
Let me tell you right now.
I don't know.
It's hard these days. You know what I'm saying? Because then you got soft porn. Instagram is soft porn. If
Yeah.
you scroll down the Instagram timeline, it's soft porn.
Yeah.
So certain things, images on Facebook, soft porn or whatever like that. So I mean, like, it's hard, like, tell you, man, I have no shame in my game. Watch porn all the time. And then at some point, you just get like, okay,
porn is actually boring.
You get tired. Yeah, you get tired. About to say
I
that.
haven't really watched porn since I was very young. Like it doesn't do anything.
You ain't got to now. You can be on Instagram just checking out a chick and being like, you don't have to now, bro. We live in a different area where you got everything at the touch of your fingertips.
Yeah,
now.
that's a fact.
Literally.
Yeah.
Got everything at the touch of your fingertips right now, and you don't have to. But think about it. Back in the day, you was sneaking to get your parents' videotape or your brother's videotape that he hid underneath the bed and whatever, you know, or you were ordering a porn DVD and whatever, or you go to a store, a video rental store and get a DVD, whatever. You don't got to do none of that no more. Porn is at your fingertips. It is one of the biggest.
I'd rather make my own porno.
Billion-dollar businesses in the world.
Yeah, me and my wife be better.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. But with anything, like anything, you need a break.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know,
that's a fact.
And then you need to come back to it.
It's okay, Jada.
So shout out to Jada again for admitting that and having that conversation with her
Freaky
daughter.
Pickett.
Let's read. Demetrius said, "Man, I love porn and I still watch it." Open and honest. Casmine said, "I think that Jada was using porn as a supplement or a replacement of sex." That's possible. Because you think it's safe. Demetrius said, and then they are married and they're still making them. B, what's good? Shout out to B on the check-in. Our show. What's going on? But yeah, I mean, you know, it takes a strong woman to admit that.
Yeah, because you're right. Because a lot of women would never ever admit it. That I don't watch that. That's disgusting. That's taboo.
Okay, so your boy Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman accused of slapping a man at a party, apologizes and offers to take him to dinner. Police investigating. Now you want to take him to dinner after you slapped him up. Damn it, man. Okay, did you
have the courtship?
Dennis Rodman reportedly lost his cool during an altercation with a man at a party in Florida recently. The incident happened in a Delray Beach Buddha Sky Bar on May 17th. Apparently, Rodman got physical with a man named Jeff Solik, who said he was enjoying the party when Rodman unprovokedly turned around and smacked him in the face. While it's not clear why Rodman would do such a thing, the alleged victim said Rodman did apologize right away and even said he would take him out to dinner the next day to settle the matter. Instead of taking Rodman up on dinner plans, Solik, who said he actually got injured and diagnosed with a left corneal abrasion.
Oh, wow. Now you gotta come on.
Yeah, at the local bar. Yeah, he gonna sue him.
People be reaching, man.
He gonna sue him.
He probably had a corneal problem. I could get this fixed now. Dennis Rodman just smacked me. I can get it fixed. Like, yo, people be coming up with some crazy stuff.
I would have took Rodman up on that. I would have been like, bro, dinner and a check.
I would have taken him for me. I'd have punched him back in his face.
Dinner for me and my wife and a check.
He smacked. Listen, ain't no grown or ungrown man gonna smack me, and I'm just gonna sit there like,
you can still punch. You can still fight him back, and get dinner and a check. I'm getting dinner and a check. He slapped me. I'm gonna hook off back. Boom, 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 boom. Because he initiated first, so he's still wrong.
Yeah,
you're not wrong for hitting him back.
Yeah, I'm defending myself. Exactly.
So. Boom, 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 boom. Yoke him up. Yo, man, I'm sorry. What you slap me for after we fighting? Boom, boom, boom. After somebody break it up. What did you slap me for? I'm sorry. My bad. You know, tomorrow let's go out to dinner and blah, blah, blah. Okay, look. Me and my wife, we're going to meet you for dinner and bring a check.
Wow.
That's how it's going down.
Wow.
That's how it's going down. After we fight back, I want dinner and a check, and we ain't got to go to court. All right? Just bring a nice, decent check. Don't insult me with that check, bro. And make sure that dinner.
So let me ask you, how much is a slap in the face worth to you?
Oh, he's giving me Dennis Rodman. He worth about $50 million on $500,000 plus dinner, and we good. And we good. We ain't got to go to court. It's gonna save you court costs, money. You know, possibly losing some endorsements or something like that. Dinner and check, $500,000. All right. Phyllis said, I can only speak for yourself. I don't like porn. It seems so fake. There's more to addiction than people know. My ministry deals with this. Yes.
Yeah.
Spirits.
Yeah, exactly.
Spirits.
And B said, well, I'm doing Ramadan and we are fasting from everything. And I prevent myself from going to food establishments or drinking establishments, or going on dates, so that I have no temptations, because it's hard.
Yeah, it's very hard. B, thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
That's real talk. Cass said, don't Buddhist practices, peace and tranquility. Yeah. Shout out to Apollo, DJ Jess on the check-in.
Peace, Jess.
Demetri said, addiction is addiction to me. You have to wean yourself off the thing you love the most, and is affecting your life negatively. Exactly. Phyllis said, oops, I meant myself. Mimi said, I'm Jada now without the porn. I went through a breakup in September. It took me a long time to get over the draw from being heartbroken and having no sex. I haven't had it since then. You can call it safe sex. It's better than sleeping around. Never been the type. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like for her to want to practice abstinence, we don't know what she was dealing with.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, some people, depending on what happened in their early life, think that sex is a necessity. You know, so they go from person to person.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that's like that, depending on what happened in their life. They go from person to person, and when they realize,
trying to fill that void.
Yeah, exactly, trying to fill that void. And when they realize they have a problem, that's the go-to. You know, let me just try abstinence for a while. You know, let me get to know myself better. You know, and without the need of this. You know, because just like anything else, it's addiction, like alcohol, drugs, any gambling. Anything else, you know, you have to wean yourself off of it. I used to have a strong addiction to, and this is back when everybody was playing CeeLo. You remember everybody was playing CeeLo and all that? And cards. CeeLo and cards, man. I had the bet money. You know, I'll get my little check from Scott Drugs. Hold on, let's take this call.
Wow, you went back.
Yeah. Scott Drugs. Caller from the 9.
Hi, family.
Hey, how you doing, Platinum?
How are you?
How are you, my brothers?
All right,
Well,
all right.
And everybody else listening to you. Peace and blessings to everybody.
Yes.
I'm calling in, and it's Alicia, in case y'all don't know.
Yes.
I'm calling in because I deal with this ministry. I deal with addictions and so forth. And it is deeper than what you think, Brother P. It really, really, really is.
Yes.
Addictions are no joke. You have to be careful of what, you know, and I'm not giving advice nor I'm not giving an opinion, but I'll give you some facts. It is more than what people see as just hair on crack. There's all types of addictions and subcategories. Now, I've been in training, certifications, and so forth. All I'm saying is your endorphins. I said all that to say your endorphins, those that make us feel good. Just as if you were going to take a puff of you're gonna hit a blunt, so to speak, or you're going to grab for that needle, so to speak, or whatever it is that gets you to feel good. You're going to first of all, it's deep in pain. Everything that is associated with addiction is from pain.
Yes.
So you're going to go to that happy place for that moment. So whatever pain or whatever caused that trauma in your life, you're going to try to nurse it. It may start out as something simple, and then all of a sudden you can't go a day or an hour or two without it.
Right.
That includes everything from nicotine to shopping and everything in between,
True indeed.
and especially sex.
Yep.
But anybody, you know, and I'm plugging my ministry up, by the way, so forgive me, brothers.
You're fine.
If you need to know anything, y'all know who I am. I'm Alicia Mitchell. I do Uplift Ministries, and we go beyond just what people think is the addiction. They see the heroin addict, the crack addict, the nicotine person. It's more than that. So if you get a chance, guys, hit me up. Love you guys very, very much. Have a great and awesome blessed day.
You do the same.
You too.
Thank you.
Shout out
As
to
always.
Platinum.
Yes.
Appreciate you. Yeah, man, it's real. Addictions. We're gonna do a show on that just by itself. Addictions.
Yep.
But shout out to everybody that's being open and honest in the chat.
Yeah.
Let's read some
definitely
comments.
appreciate that. Danielle
Miss D. Nicole said he was probably going to offer him a check at dinner. Phyllis said, "Oh, Norm, hilarious dinner and a check." DT said that was planned. Phyllis also said, "Wow, a slapping dinner, it can't get no better than that." B says some people watch porn so they have no attachment to a person, so that they have no diseases, among other things, and to improve their own sex lives.
True indeed.
Timothy,
That would be my reasoning. Go ahead.
Timothy Belly says, so just get down. He said, where'd it go? Since the 1964 feminine movement, women learned they can do better without him, even the abuse of the courts.
Really?
I'm not sure what that means.
Really?
Phyllis also said, I agree, Smooth P is fake and boring to me, talking about porn before. And B also said, I mean, but you married, so you can't act out your porn. You don't count. LOL.
You ain't watching the right porn. This is fake and boring. All right.
It just, I
I
can't even lie. Like, I don't get it.
Go to
www.notfakeporn.com. He is funny.
No, go ahead.
Demetrius said,
joke, just a joke.
15 grand plus a dinner at Longhorn Steakhouse for me. Oh, man. Yeah, Longhorn's is the truth. It's the truth. That's all we
went
are
to
now.
Longhorn. You know what? I had a gift card to Longhorn. We never used it.
Yeah, it still works. If it's a gift card, it's still good.
Yeah?
Just got to find it.
Yeah, there you go. That's the key.
You just gotta find
That's
it.
the key. Oh, my bad. My
Yeah.
family member probably watching.
Yeah.
Wait, man, I gave you that. I gave you that
Yeah,
gift
like
card.
3
I'm
years
just saying,
ago.
I didn't use it yet.
Yeah.
I didn't use it yet.
Yeah, Longhorns is the truth, though. I like Longhorns. But yeah, I mean, yeah, there definitely are all kinds of addictions, and there's different ways people deal with them. You know, I don't know. I'll go and say I don't have any addictions, but I guess I do. I'm kind of addicted to cars and stuff like that. Like if I could, like cars and motorcycles. If I could, like, if I don't know. Like I own 4 now. I've owned up to 7, I think, at one time, 6 or 7. I guess that's my addiction. I like cars.
Technology, I'm addicted to.
Yeah,
equipment, stuff like that. I'm addicted to stuff like that. Speaking of which, make sure y'all come out tomorrow.
Yes.
It's on and popping. Shout out to our sponsors, TGI Fridays. All right, it's going down Friday Night Live. Tomorrow's going down. It's a special day tomorrow because it's throwback. We doing the throwback Fridays. We got my man up in the building rocking out with us. You know the Fridays we talking about, the one located at 1315 Centennial Avenue, Piscataway, New Jersey, is going down. Your boy DJ Smooth P will be on the 1s and 2s. DJ Storm on the General, yes, myself will be on rocking out on the 1s and 2s. I'm going in tomorrow too. And shout out to my dude, we call him Tic Tac. That's what I know him as, from Plainfield, New Jersey.
Yes,
but he's now the official DJ for WRNB 100.3 FM in Philly. Will be rocking out with us tomorrow, and we bringing the official, because it's throwback night.
Yeah,
the
man.
official turntables will be in the building
on deck
tomorrow.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. They will be in the building tomorrow, and we're gonna be rocking out, doing what we do, having a lot of fun.
Yes, sir.
A lot of fun. Listen, half price appetizers, drink specials, all of that. We got some giveaways popping off. We're just gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna do some trivia tomorrow because it's old school. So get ready for that trivia. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Good music, good fun, trivia, throwback, dancing. Get your dance on, all of that. Just get your fun on. Come on out and rock out with us tomorrow at TGI Fridays for Friday Night Live. Official throwback. So it's going down. Y'all see that? Y'all see that right there. It's Throwback Fridays. The happy hour mix is going down tomorrow. All right?
Sure.
So come on out and rock out with your boys. It's going down. Tell one, tell a friend. We're going to have some fun tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, man. It's going to be a good time.
We're going to be on and popping. So come on out and chill with us. Shout out to my man, Grand G, on the check-in.
Peace.
What's good? Shout out to Pamela R. Swain on the check-in. Alicia Mitchell on the check-in. Yeah. Man, just a lot of love from y'all. And Tammy Walker said, facts. Demetrius said, yeah. Oh, okay. You read that. Right? All right. So we're gonna go into the next thing before we really jump into finishing up this topic. real quick, man.
Yeah.
Why when it come to us?
I meant to. Yeah.
All right. So the Harriet Tubman $20 bill has been delayed. Get out. Really? Mm-hmm. It has been delayed.
Unbelievable.
Let's read a little bit of the story here. Okay, let me just make that a little bit wider so we can see it. Because these dollar glasses ain't working. All right. It says the 19th Amendment, which granted women the right to vote, Presley took to social media to voice her dissatisfaction. People other than white men built this country. And Sec Munchin agrees, yet he refuses to update our currency. Harriet Tubman, Marian Anderson, and Eleanor Roosevelt are iconic Americans in its past time that our money reflects that. She retweeted. And Senator Janine Shaheen introduced a bill earlier this year that would direct the Treasury to print Tubman's portrait on all new $20 bills starting in 2021. In a statement, Shaheen said this delay sends an unmistakable message to women and girls in communities of color who were promised they'd see Harriet Tubman on a $20 bill. What is the delay? What is the problem? Anytime y'all wanted to do it. I remember the Susan B. Anthony coins, dollar bills. There was no delay on that.
Nope.
What the hell is the problem? Get on it. Fix it. I'm quite sure once certain people get removed from office, this the delay is not while I'm in office.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
That's the delay.
Exactly.
Not while I'm in office. 45. I know it's you.
Piece of ish.
I know you pushing those buttons. What's the delay?
Yeah.
Anytime America wants something done or want to make some changes or have a special such and such for a year or a certain period of time, they make it happen. They do it. I still got one of those Susan B. Anthony coins. So this is not the first time a woman is being put on currency.
No, exactly.
Cut it out, bruh.
He's a clown.
Y'all not gonna be used to
You're
that.
not gonna put my face on it? No, don't nobody want to see your ugly orange
Just like
face on nothing.
technically, right?
I'm surprised he didn't put his face on all currency.
I'm gonna be honest. Technically, President Obama made history. Worldwide history. First African American. He's still African American.
Yeah.
Don't care about the white mom.
Yeah.
His daddy was black.
Yeah.
All right, from Kenya. Okay. First African American to become president of the United States. All right. Take ourselves again back to that day and how ecstatic we felt and how we thought the world was going to change and how great we felt that one of us finally became president, right? That made history. Technically, Obama should be on a dollar bill, should be on some type of bill.
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
Put him on the 100.
I'm being honest.
Or put him on 1,000.
Because if y'all want to get technical and you start researching the histories of George Washington and Lincoln and Jefferson, who else is on the bill? Grant. And all these other people is on the bill. And you do a little background check on them or whatever like that. They weren't the most wholesome people.
No, not even close.
Keep it 300.
Yeah.
They weren't the most wholesome people. Y'all can put Harriet Tubman on the bill. All right. Change the face and the direction of what this country sees and views African Americans as. I'm going to say that. I'm going to leave it alone. All right. Yeah. I'm done.
Still a bunch of nonsense.
I'm done with that. Yeah. Let's read some comments.
Remute just checked in. Hello.
No
Remute.
doubt.
Lisa Mitchell said there are so many levels. Some God bless don't need counseling nor outside support. That's from before. Alicia said also it's not that simple to wean off any addiction. This is a fact. B said, in order to watch porn, you have to have an imagination.
This is true.
You gotta have an imagination to watch porn.
You gotta have an imagination.
Why?
You can equate it. I mean, listen. Not saying I know this, but I know a friend told me.
A little birdie told me.
No, a friend of mine told me that you can watch porn and equate it to the person that you're with. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You can watch porn and imagine it's the person that you're with.
Okay.
You can do that. That's what the beautiful thing about having an imagination.
I think B watches a lot of porn.
Of course
She has a lot of comments. It's okay though, B. We ain't mad.
You check B's browser, it'd probably be Pornhub.com, X videos. What are some of them sites? Anyway.
Nicole said, I'm addicted to work and cleaning and music.
No doubt. No doubt. B said, also, I think we all examine our lives. We all are addicted to something in our lives.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I agree. Cause I was about to say I don't have any addictions before, and I had to think about it. I was like, you know what? I think I do. You know what? Another addiction I think I have. I have addiction. I have shoe addiction. Like I love high. You know what? Well, you know how I am.
He has a feet addiction.
No, whatever. No, seriously.
He has a foot addiction.
I have a shoe addiction. Like I own a lot of pairs of shoes, and I've owned. Like I've given away like at a shot like 20 or 30 pairs of shoes just to because I've had an overflow, and this is all like still good stuff. I'm like, because I buy new stuff. Like I do have a shoe addiction, shoes, and not so much sneakers, but sneakers too. But I have an addiction to footwear, and maybe it is a foot addiction because I do have a foot fetish. I like females with pretty feet.
Yeah.
If they're ugly, I will tell you, please walk somewhere else.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you right now. Do not wear open-toed sandals around P. Open-toed shoes
not
around.
If you look like
around P.
Claw toes, please. Thank you, Jesus.
That's all I'm saying.
Don't do it.
Not if you don't want to feel violated.
Oh, whatever.
Nah, messing with
whatever.
I'll mess
DT
with you.
said I'm addicted to cussing. No, you're not, DT.
Yeah, he is.
You DT?
DT. Church boy. Church boys cuss the most. They're worse. Church boys are the worst.
Church boy. I don't get that from DT. I never seen them.
What?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, all right. DT will throw out the F bomb and the MF bomb in a minute.
I guess maybe I don't be paying attention.
Shoot.
Wow.
You better ask somebody. All right. So let's get on to this. Let's get on to this real quick, man. So we was discussing, and then shout out to my man Ted Theodore Dwight. He posted, when a man is loved correctly, he becomes a better man. I think this was a great post, and a lot of people responded to it because you could think you're loving a man the right way.
Think, it's a key word. I like that.
You could think, but you're not. Why? Because maybe you don't ask. How you feeling? What is it that you need? What is it that will make you happy? Don't worry. I know you're dealing with a lot. Don't worry. I'm here for you. You could talk to me. What's going on? There are certain things to, this the worst thing a woman could do is to think that she got everything in check when it comes to her relationship. I know I'm the best girlfriend. I know I'm the best wife.
Do better than me.
No wife better than me. You ain't gonna get no girlfriend better than me.
The nonsense.
Blah, 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 blah. Yo, cut that out.
Yeah.
Ask that man what he needs. Ask that man what he wants. Ask that man what's going to make him feel whole and complete. Let's talk about it, ladies. Y'all want to talk about it? Fellas, let's talk about it. And I'm quite sure some of the other fellas listening to the show can call in or put in the chat some things that women don't do which makes them feel unloved or that they're not being loved correctly. All right? And see, this is great for us to talk about because a lot of times we always talk about the women's needs. We always talk about the females' needs.
Yeah, because that's what's important, not ours.
And women, I got to say this to y'all because now we're going to get real man cave showing y'all. Women, I got to say this to y'all. Y'all have so many support systems, and men don't.
That's a fact.
There's not a lot of male groups out there where men get together and really discuss y'all. Real talk.
That's a fact.
Real talk. So when we go back to this topic, ladies, are you loving your man correctly? And when a man is loved correctly, he becomes a better man. Okay? Because you want him to become a better man for you.
Yeah.
Not for somebody else.
Exactly. Wow. Clap that up. Exactly.
Right? So we're going to have some real talk today or not? You disagree? You want to comment on this? Call in right now. 646-233-1302. You already know.
Yeah.
Call in right now. Because I want to know how females feel about what we're discussing right now. I want to know how you feel. And fellas, I want to know how you feel about this situation. Because you have to stop taking it for granted that you're doing all the right things.
And there's so many different love languages anyway. People love and need to be loved differently. And that, I mean, that's a key thing too. Like I said, women always said, oh, he doesn't pay attention to me to know what I want. Women, guess what? We need the same thing. We need to pay attention to what we want. One of the oldest sayings, and I hate it and I always change it, is the whole happy wife, happy life. What? Who told you some crap like that? So wifey supposed to be happy, but I ain't supposed to be happy?
Right.
No.
Right.
This is the saying everybody should be saying, and this is the way it should go. Happy spouse, happy house. That means if we happy, then we happy. Not if you happy, then we happy. I'm happy by default because you happy, even though I'm miserable as hell because, everything's geared towards you. No. Happy spouse, happy house. Love me right, I'll love you right. Period.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Not I do everything for you, because you're the woman and we're supposed to do it and da-da-da. That's the biggest crock of bull I've ever heard.
Yeah, and going back to this meme, when a man is loved correctly, he becomes a better
man. And that is true though. That's such a true and strong statement.
No, unless you ask.
Yeah.
Unless you communicate, unless you have these conversations or whatever like that. What can I do, to make you feel better? Is it a massage you need? Do we need to just talk? Let's watch something where we both laughing together. And just like women like attention, men like attention too. We like attention too, but you have to start knowing how to read your mate.
Yeah.
And you have to really, what's that old saying? Open mouths don't get fed.
Yeah. Oh, closed mouths.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Closed mouth. My bad. That's why I said, what's that saying? Closed mouths don't get fed.
Yeah.
It's the truth. A closed mouth, it don't get fed.
Yeah.
You have to talk to your man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to be able to love him the best way I can.
And the craziest part is that men are such simple creatures. We really are. Women, you complicate us in your own mind.
Ooh.
You complicate us in your own minds. We are such simple creatures, as if, like, when you ask a question and we give you an answer, like, believe the answer we gave. Don't think that that's like a trick answer. Like, hey, do you want water or some tea to drink? Oh, I'll take some water. You sure you don't want tea? Because I can get you tea and not water.
Right.
I want water.
I want water.
I'm saying though, but I can get you. I can pour you tea too.
Right.
Like they make life so difficult for themselves. But we're so black and white. We're so simple. Stop complicating your own lives and our lives. That's part of it, because like you said, we got to talk and we got to listen. Listen, but actually listen to what we're saying.
Right.
Don't listen to what you're hearing. Listen to what we're saying.
I can get you tea for that water.
Caller from the 336. State your name. Where you calling from? You on the Mancave.
So y'all done made Tammy Walker call right back. See, I was trying to mind my business and just look at y'all on TV and just enjoy listening to you guys, but you guys are getting on some great points. I'm gonna make y'all laugh.
Okay.
You ever heard somebody love the bullshit right up out you?
Say that again.
Okay. You ever heard the saying somebody love the bullshit right up out you?
Oh, wow.
Okay. When you make the statement, that when men are loved better, they become better men. Let's flip that. The love of a man completely changed me. I can't even front with the bullshit anymore. When it's true and it's authentic, and you a bullshitter, it'll love. If you really in love, it's gonna get the bullshit right about you if you real about it.
That's a fact. Yeah.
So it's not really. You're right. Love is not really complicated for the male or the female, and we tend to overthink it. But I'm gonna give y'all. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna give y'all some pointers, but I'm gonna tell you how I learned. Do you guys want to know how I learned to treat a black man?
How you learn?
Through a white woman.
Oh wow.
Oh
wow.
Okay.
Wow.
It's sad. It's very sad.
Wow.
I'm out here thinking. I'm serious. Let me give you my point of view, not anybody else's. Tammy.
Oh, snap.
I'm out here working corporate America. Got my thing going on, and you know when we black, we making good money, we become powerful mentally.
Right.
Okay. So I was wondering, why was my white girlfriend pulling all of the black men when we went out, and the dudes wasn't really talking to me? I'm like, damn, I know I'm fine. Okay. So I was like, hey, it ain't no competition, but it wasn't even about that. It was about the way she made them feel. So one day. We kicking it. I call her. At the time, I was more heavy set, so I used to call her. Her name is Jack. So I used to, Jack could eat no fat, and Tammy could eat no lean because she was skinny. So I had a talk with her one day, and I said, well, what is it? I said, because I'm not getting. I said that because the black guys are coming up to you, and I'm like, I'm asking a white female, what is it about my brother? Sad. And guess what she said? You too aggressive. She said, you too aggressive, Tammy. She said, pull back a little bit. And that's what I got the soft and pink came in. It came from a white girl.
Wow.
Okay? Who talked to me and told me how to be soft and pink. He already know you smart and you educated. You ain't got to tell him you smart and educated, and you ain't always got to show him up. You ain't got to walk in the room and your pen is bigger than his. Because you want to put your foot forth so everybody can see you and don't see the black man. I should never perceive my black man. He should always perceive me.
Tammy, do you know what you... Do you know?
I never knew that.
Do you know what you done started?
I never knew that.
By saying a white woman taught you how to love a black man better?
Wow.
I don't care. Let them get mad with me all they want to, because I've been around sisters all my life, and all I seen was them being aggressive. I really didn't see the black love that I was supposed to see. I saw strong black women ruling. That's what I saw. So I came from a strong black woman community where we rule. We raise the men, we raise our children, we run the household, and we have wimps as men. And the men wouldn't stand up to us because we were so powerful. I thought that was the way that it was supposed to be until I got around my white girlfriend. And she wasn't just getting a man. The men wanted her.
Wow.
Not that they had to stay, they wanted to stay. Okay? There's a big difference.
Yeah.
Wanting, needing, having, those are differences, So when I talked to her, I just did it as a gimmick. I went out and I was like, I'm going to be the blonde hair, blue eyed girl. I'm gonna and he act all silly. It worked.
She said it worked.
Wow, listen.
The men know me now for my feminism, not for me being so hard. They love me because I'm girly.
Wow.
Not that I'm dumb. I'm long from being dumb, baby.
Yeah.
Okay? But there's a way that I can still be smart in a room full of men, and the men still feel like they men when I walk away.
Wow.
Shout out to...
And when I walk into the room, I'm supposed to, and as a black female, when I walk to the room with another black man, I'm supposed to king him on sight.
Okay. I like that.
Okay. All right.
And when I say king, like you guys are married, okay? And I'm taking... When I say king him, I walk into a room, I acknowledge my brother. Good morning, brother. I have to say, good morning, how you doing, everything like that. That's showing him common respect.
Yes.
And if we don't show him respect, society is not going to respect him because we don't even respect him.
Wow.
So even the bum on the street that you walk by and he speaks to you, you can still speak. It ain't going to hurt your ass. You done got so far up that you can't even speak to your brother that's laying on the street. Because you speaking to him can give him a sense of pride for that day, for that moment, for that second. So it's what we speak into our men. And that's why with my man, I build him up. I ain't got to blow smoke up his ass, but I love doing it because I love the way it makes him feel. And am I being fake about it? Absolutely not. I mean every word I'm saying to that man.
Well, we're going to clap it up for that. Thanks for sharing that.
Wow.
Okay.
This whole thing.
Okay, now y'all got $5.45 on me today. Okay?
All right, Tammy.
We appreciate you again. Wow.
All right. So listen,
everything
with that,
she just says super powerful.
With that being said, the phone lines are officially open.
Yeah.
Call in
646-233-1302.
You know you at the Mancave morning / afternoon show.
Yeah.
This the juices you get flowing when you get started early in the morning.
Yeah, man.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Yeah.
Loving
it. Felicia said, "Let the man wear the pants, but not control the relationship." Timothy Beverly said, "Without equality in a relationship, it cannot be a successful relationship." And I guess some people are having problems. I see Barbara's going to YouTube. If you guys have any problems, just go right over to YouTube.
Okay, so we're on YouTube right now. Barbara said, "I'm my man's biggest supporter. When he's loved and supported, he's got you." Y'all
That's
hear
right.
that?
That's a
She
fact.
said,
Man.
"I'm my man's biggest supporter.
Man.
When he's loved and supported, he's got you."
B said, "I think we are taught early that men should cater to us. So with having that thought process, we fail to remember men's needs. Real talk in any relationship, as far as companion, children, and friendships, you have to be realistic and know that there are areas that need improvement always. If you continue to live, you can fix certain departments. I can't stand when women say, the new girl don't look better than me. She ain't cute. Well, apparently it wasn't about looks. He needs substance and for someone to care about him." And that's I'm gonna clap that up, B, because you know what? There are a lot of women out here who think that is the all to end all is, oh well, I look good and okay.
Caller from the 201. State your name when you calling for you on the Mancave morning / afternoon show. What's up?
Hey, Danielle.
Hey,
I
how
walk
are
away from my desk so I can talk to you about this topic.
you?
Hey, what's
How
going
are
on?
We good.
Yeah, you sound like you in the hallway.
Yeah,
We
I am in the hallway. You hear my echo?
Yeah, we hear the
Yeah,
echo.
we hear
It's
the
bouncing
echo.
off the walls.
All right. Let me take the headphones off. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't you get fired
So-
over us.
Yeah, don't get fired.
No, I'm not gonna get fired. I'm not gonna get fired. I'm good. In regards to your topic, I kind of believe it's true, and I believe it's based on how the woman was raised. Not a lot of women were raised to know that you can cater to your man as your man cater to you. It's all about how the man treats you, what he does for you, what he gives you, you as a woman. Like women were put on this pedestal to where the man has to work for you. So he has to work for your cookie, he has to work for your time, he has to work for your presence, et cetera, et cetera. But women weren't taught that we have to work for the same thing from a man. It's not guaranteed that a man is going to want to give you his time and or his sexual parts neither.
Wow.
So it should be work on both sides to where we're working together to always want each other from beginning to end.
Exactly.
Not just what can he do for me in order for him to benefit from a half an hour to 45 minutes of fun, because that's about all it's going to be. It should be more than just that. It's not just a relationship, it's a partnership. And I think that's what we are missing as people in regards to relationship, which is why so many failed relationships.
Man.
They don't look at it as a partnership. They just look at it as, I'm the woman, I'm the queen, treat me like a queen, and then we can have 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you think sometimes the simple question is missed in relationships that we should ask each other? A simple question just as, what do you need from me? What do you need from me?
It is missed because we don't even ask a simple question of how you're feeling.
Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's just basically, what do you want for dinner? What time are you coming home? Where are you going? We never ask the basic questions that help the mental and emotional standpoint of a person. We miss that. There's more. We ask about physical questions or actions. We never ask about the mental, because men go through more mental things than women do. Us as women just don't know it, because not a lot of women study men.
Yes.
Wow.
To understand the thought process of a man. Men are internal, women are external. So just because your man ain't talking, that don't mean he don't have no issues. He got a lot of issues. He's just not going to talk about it till he figure it out.
Yeah. Wow.
Right. This is true.
Wow.
This is
Got
true.
that again.
So making I made a candlelight dinner day before yesterday, and my man and I, we're both around the same age difference, but that was the first candlelight dinner he's ever had somebody do for him, and
Wow.
we're damn near 40.
Wow.
So that's bad.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
okay to cater to your men, make him a dinner, run him a bath. Like that makes you a freaking awesome woman. That doesn't
Yes.
make you anything less, because you can't expect romance from him if you're not going to give romance back.
Facts. Yeah. Wow, that's his
And
first kind of
men like romance.
Right.
Yes, we do.
This is true.
Yeah, we do.
That's funny you said that, because a lot of when you say men like romance, you think that man got to be soft or something like that. But
Not
nah,
even close.
we appreciate romance.
Yeah, we definitely do.
We enjoy it. So I'm glad.
Right, it makes a man feel special. It makes a man feel wanted. Men want to feel wanted, not just financially
Wow.
and or for protection, but they want to feel wanted in regards to mentally and emotionally, just as much as a woman does.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know what? See, hopefully this conversation is very profitable to somebody that needs to hear this, man.
Yes.
You know, because a lot of times when men say
These
things
things,
like this,
exactly.
you know, it's like, oh, whatever. You know, and where a lot of women go wrong is that me attitude. You know,
Right.
My needs, my wants, my needs, my wants. And it's like we get left behind, and then as soon as we see something that resembles somebody giving us something that we need or want,
Yeah.
you may lose us emotionally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
we get an emotional comfort. I'm not even talking about physical. We get an emotional comfort from somewhere else.
Because physical runs out.
Yes,
Yes,
true indeed.
exactly.
After a while, there's only so much you can do physical.
Exactly.
I mean, it really is. It runs out. You get old. You get tired. You don't work all day. So, no, you don't. Men don't want to be physical just as much as females don't want to be physical.
Right.
100
So,
all the time,
you
yeah.
got to have something to replace the physical.
Absolutely. So glad.
And that love language test works.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
true
it
indeed.
does.
Absolutely.
See, that's why I'm even an advocate of when you're first in the dating courtship stage to not have sex for 90 days. And
Exactly.
I say that because I want to know if I actually like you past the sex.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to know, like you
Right.
said, once we're both tired and we
Yeah.
don't feel like screwing every day, you know, do I want to be around you? Can we hold a
Right.
conversation? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Do I like you? You
Right.
know?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And now in this generation, we miss that. We think soon as we lay down, we're in a relationship.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah. Well, as usual, thank you for calling and sharing that. That's
Yes.
That's why we always say this is our third co-host, you know, on the show, whatever like that, because you drop some jewels, and from a woman's perspective, and the woman's perspective is definitely needed on a show like ours.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times, you know, sometimes a lot of people like, oh, y'all just men, and that's why y'all feel like that, whatever. But when a woman say the same thing,
Yeah. That's powerful.
yeah, it's more powerful, and the impact hits you even greater.
Exactly.
So we appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go back to my desk now.
All right,
I'll
don't get in
talk to you
trouble.
later.
Listen, if any of y'all get fired because of watching our show, it is on you.
Yeah, we're not liable.
Caller from the 404. State your name when you calling from. Who we got?
This is different than whatever tell me. Y'all make me call back.
Because listen,
And I
we got two
I want to say
404.
I love
Mhm.
Tammy. I love her, love her, love her,
Yes.
love her. I want to be her when I grow up.
Because she's hitting it.
She
She's
keeps
hitting
it
it on
real.
point. And
I love
there's
that.
certain
Man,
females. The
I'm
females.
telling you that she. I don't know if she is me. I am her. But everything she say is like on point. I love her. She is a bomb.
Because you know why? She's speaking from life experience.
Exactly.
And for the women that don't
But I
agree
don't-
with her, listen real quick. The women that don't agree with her, you may be part of the problem why your
Exactly.
relationship is not
maybe,
going right.
You are.
Yeah, you may be part of the problem why your relationship is not going right. But go ahead. Go
Like
ahead,
I
dear.
said, I don't know how old Miss Tammy is, but I only have 42 years of experience, okay? So, I don't know, but I love her. I love her energy. But my thing is this, I can't say a white girl taught me, but the woman that taught me was my best friend, my wifey, who taught me how to be a good woman to a man.
Okay.
Because I started young. I met my first dude when I was 13. I lied about my age, and we got together. I was a child, trying to be a woman or whatever. But I mean, now in my life, I often get called a doormat because I don't fight with neither one of them. I'm not gonna first off, I'm not gonna fight no grown man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna argue with no grown man.
Right.
Number one, I'm gonna back down because it's a better way. You know, you get that massage, I'm like, baby, you know how you spoke to me earlier? Swim right. You know, dinner cook. You asked me to do your feet finna get done because I'm like this right here. I mean, everybody say happy wife. I say happy husband. You know what I'm saying? Your home is the best. I don't have to work. I don't have to struggle. I don't have to worry about who's going to pay the light bill because it ain't me. You know, I take care of my husband and he take care of this house. He take care of everything in it. When he get paid, he say, you need some money. Hubby and Jason, when they get paid, they be like, what y'all need? We need whatever y'all going to give us. We might ask for 50. We're going to end up with, 200.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I take care of, like, for me, and, like, I never even knew, like, this meme that y'all posted. Like, I've seen it, but I never knew what it meant. But even my sister-in-law tell me, she was like, my brother was not this way before you met him. I don't know what you did to my brother, but he is a better man.
Wow.
He is a different man.
There you go.
You know, and I hear people say it all the time because my husband was a straight hoe when I met him. And I'm not saying nothing bad against him, but he was 22. He was a baby. He was out there having fun. And I mean, he was such a bed hopper that he didn't even know a woman menstruated every month.
Right.
That's how bad he was. And so when we got together, it's like everybody say, oh, he changed. Like, what you do to him? And I don't do nothing. I love him. I guess, as I say, I love him like he's supposed to be loved. When he get home, I don't ask no questions what he want to drink. I've learned him. He likes his Tecate Light, cold, out the freezer.
Caller,
hold on. Get home.
Hold on for 1 second. Tell me, Dimitri, we got to take this other call. They just hung up. But no, definitely.
Well,
but listen, I hear everything that you're saying. I'm glad you shared that story too, because you just said that your girlfriend taught you how to love your husband better.
Yeah.
So that's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep. You know, and we need to hear more of these things like that. And thanks for sharing that with us. We appreciate you.
Definitely, Dimitri. That's the thing. It's all about the communication, and like I said, once it's been communicated, like really, like paying attention to it though. Don't communicate with somebody, and they're telling you something, and it's pretty much going in one ear and out the other. It's like, okay, well, we just had this conversation, but you didn't hear a damn thing that I just said. What did I just say? Oh, you said no. That's not what I said. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem. Like sometimes people are hear what you're telling them and what you're saying, but they don't implement it or they don't care. They're selfish. Like
absolutely,
it's about me. And like it's about me. Like what do you mean? I got to do something for you.
You throw it right back to you, and people don't realize you're doing that. Like I'm telling you something about me. This is what I'm dealing with, whatever. And you're like, oh yeah, such. Well. Yeah, well, my such and such, and it hurt the same way too, and it feel this way too. No, listen, I'm telling you about me right now.
Yeah.
And what's going on with me, you just threw it back to you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and it's like that means you missing something. You're not hearing me. You're not hearing me what I'm dealing with right now or what I'm going through. So a lot of times now I don't even say what I'm going through or whatever like that. You know, you think everything is okay with me, and everything is not.
Exactly.
It's just that I'm not telling you what I'm dealing with, what I'm going through. You know. And it's funny because it's not. I know. Listen, it's not easy being with me because I'm not the average.
Oh, I know. I'm not an easy guy.
But I'm not the average dude.
Exactly.
As far as like, listen, I got the weight of the world on my shoulders, running my own business. You know, so when you see everybody else, you know, doing their little 9 to 5 and then they got a regular life. No, mine it never stops because I always got to think of a way to keep things going or to keep things moving or whatever the case may be. So there may be extra stress on my shoulders, you know, and then I got a family life. And then I'm dealing with, you know what I'm saying, battling with the attention and the love with my sons. And so like people don't know what I'm dealing with or what I'm going through every day because nobody asks, because everybody is so self-absorbed with them or so concerned with them. You know, and then somebody that's in your life that loves you, they should care enough to want to know what you're dealing with.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, come on now. It's like, you know, so when I seen that that meme, I was like, wow. Kudos to Ted for posting that meme because it's real. When a man is loved correctly, he becomes a better man. And not just for himself, for you.
Exactly.
For you.
Exactly. And that is the key.
Yeah. You know, and what was that that movie I just watched? No Good Deeds or Good Deeds with Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And he ended up falling in love with the cleaning lady that worked for his company or whatever.
Yeah.
Because you know, like she made him feel loved, and she started loving him correctly. The things that he really needed. It wasn't about the money. It wasn't about the houses. It wasn't about the cars.
Exactly.
You know, it wasn't about putting on for the public or whatever like that. You know, she made him feel alive again.
Yeah.
And loved.
And let me put this disclaimer out there too. If loving you correctly, man or woman, is materialistic stuff, find another person.
Caller from the 908. State your name when you're calling from. You on the Mancave morning/afternoon show. What's up?
Hey, and thank you, Sister Walker, for sharing that information out. It's me again. I'm like her. I'm calling back in as well. I believe we should see the men, especially our men, for whom they are and what they have to do on a day-to-day basis just to deal with the world. What is going around them during the day. See them as human. We as women, we crave emotional quick fixes, and we want our emotions fed. But we forget that our brothers, our husbands, our spouses, they are out there as well. They have a lot to deal with. We complicate things by thinking what was put into our brain. I don't know if it was fed to us and deep-rooted in us about what the man is supposed to do, what he's supposed to represent. He's supposed to be the superhero. He doesn't feel. He's like Superman. All these are myths, and as soon as we teach us as women that that's not necessarily the case. We were there to complement. We were here birthed to complement the men. We were there to be their helpmeet. Well, we always want help. What makes them think that they don't need help too? Emotionally, spiritually, naturally, in every compartment of his being. And that's the problem. We were not trained to, we were trained to be the receivers.
Right.
Some of us, not all of us. I'm not speaking for all women. So we were trained to be the receivers, and that they, the men, are supposed to be the givers. Well, if you keep getting water from the well, don't it run dry? Then we want to know what happened. What happened? Well, what happened is we didn't keep making sure that the water was being refilled, replaced. And then we're at a loss. But I totally agree with the women that have called in. I really believe it's a deprogramming thing. And God willing, hopefully we'll get it. Y'all have a great day.
Thank
you too.
Again.
You too. Thank you, Platinum, for calling.
Yes. Man, these women dropping jewels here today.
Yeah. And a lot of people need to hear this. But make sure y'all click the share button. Everybody right now listening to the sound of our voice, no matter what platform you are on, click that share button. Somebody needs to hear this show and listen to this show today. If it touches one person, if it touches 10, as long as it touches somebody, man, you got to know there are two sides to the spectrum at all times.
Yes.
And the worst thing you can do, right, is if a man trying to tell you what he's dealing with,
flip it back to
to flip it back to you.
Because you're done then. You done lost them at that point. You're
it's
done.
to flip it back to you.
Yeah.
Or if he tries to tell you something maybe that you do that bothers him,
And
you
then
go,
you
and
want to
you
tell.
go, well, you do it too. That's the worst. Well, you do that too because such.
Or not you do that too, but what's something? Well, you do this and you do that. That's not the conversation that we just was having.
That's not the conversation.
That's not the conversation.
Listen,
Woo,
listen,
man.
just listen. Sometimes just listen.
Sheesh.
Listen, absorb, take it in, and listening without comprehending doesn't work.
Yeah, facts.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Listening without comprehending doesn't work. You got to listen, comprehend, and understand, you know, what your man is dealing with, what he's dealing with. And then once you get past that hurdle,
Exactly.
then let's go back to what you need as well. You know what I'm saying? So, like, come on now. You know, come on now. If this was the Woman Cave show, whatever, we can talk about your wants and needs and all of that, in which we still can. But right now, we're talking about what we need.
Yep.
And again, shout out to my man DJ Ted,
Yeah,
Theodore
man.
Dwight,
Great,
for posting
great.
that meme, which
Topic.
sparked this topic and everything. We want to thank everybody for joining us today.
Yeah, man.
On the Man
For
Cave
sure.
Morning / Afternoon Show. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all.
Yeah, man.
You know we do, man. But I love this show because we have some real talk, real discussions, real emotions is in this show, real people. And that's what we do here at BKS1 Radio, the Man Cave Morning Show. And don't forget, hopefully we'll see all of y'all tomorrow. Rock out with us for Throwback Fridays tomorrow. We bringing out them turntables and that throwback music, 70s, 80s, and 90s classics and all of that. And it's going to be powered by BKS1 Radio. It's going down. It's Friday Night Live, the happy hour mix. You already know how we do. DJ Smooth P, your boy DJ Storm, known the General, my man DJ Tactics coming in from Philly from 100.3 FM WRMB. Going to be rocking out with us on the ones and twos. We're going to have a fun night. We're going to take one more call. We'll take this last call. Caller from the 973. State your name, where we calling from.
It's Tangy from Dallas.
What's up,
Tangy from Dallas. What's good?
up?
Welcome to the show.
What y'all doing, honey?
we was about to end the show till you called.
But don't end this sucker yet, because I'm playing catch up. So let me just go on and say this here, and I'm gonna end mine.
Okay.
So about how you treat your man. This has been my experience. I'm very old school about relationships, but I'm also progressive in the same sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very traditional in the sense that I in a relationship with a man, I prefer that he takes a more dominant role. It doesn't mean that me as taking my role as one that's submissive that I lose my voice. I still have my voice, but I respect the man for who he is and who he is ordained to be in my life.
Right.
And that's just that keeps the order of things and keeps balance. I think that, a lot of women, they're trying to be this, I'm so strong and this, that, and the other. They need to do some reality checks and make sure that they're playing the role that is they are intended to play. It doesn't mean that you're a weaker vessel. No, you're just stronger in different areas and both of you complement each other.
Mm-hmm.
As far as my honey, I totally cater to him, but he also caters to me. And I find that I can do better wearing the heels and the dress than wearing the pants and the Tim.
Oh, man. What? Say it again.
Yeah.
Say it again, Tangy. For the ones in the back.
That's all I got.
The ones in the back can't hear you. Nah, but we appreciate that.
Definitely appreciate
And
that.
see, I love it, again, when y'all are open and transparent and share what's really real. We appreciate you. We definitely coming back tomorrow with another hot topic.
Yes.
And so, yes, keep it locked. Keep it locked.
All right. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow and tomorrow night at Fridays.
All right.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
That's what's up.
Can't wait
forward
to see
you
you
in the building.
All right. Take care. God bless.
Right, take care.
Listen. This is why, again, we love this show, man.
Yeah, man.
We love this show. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Again, hopefully we see y'all all tomorrow. TGI Fridays is going down, the official Friday Night Live happy hour mix. It's going down. And again, man, remember, this show is never about us.
No. It's always about you.
Because what?
You are the next best kept secret.
And we out of here.
We love you guys, too. You know what?
It's
Ain't
not
a
a
damn thing I can do about it. Peace.
Yep.
We out.
We out. We out. We out. Hey.
Yo, this is Chris Spencer, and you're on BKS1 Radio.
It's your girl Chanel, BKS1 Radio, and I'm here with the beautiful Garcelle Bouvet.
I'm paying you later. Hey, I'm the queen of comedy, some more, and right now you're rocking with BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio Network. I'm here with the amazing Miss Tasha Smith. How you doing?
I'm doing so good. Thank you for coming out.
Yes.
I really appreciate it.
Hello, Denise Boutte. Hey, what's up? Shout out to BKS1 Radio. See you soon.
Brick City's finest, J.D. Williams. I'm in the Savage Podcast Studio, chilling at BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio. I'm here with the legendary Mr. Dick Gregory. How you doing today, sir?
Fantastic, brother, and thank you.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Jamie Foxx, BKS1 Radio. What's going on with you?
Storming Norman. This is George Dr. Funkenstein Clinton for BKS1 Radio. They be doing the dog, y'all.
Yo, this is Chris Spencer.